Hello, Dr. Pappas here. I'm sitting with Melissa, and we're going to be talking about chiropractic today. Today is Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so everyone's running around with this glazed over, I got to do all this type of stuff, and Melissa's taking some time out of her day to sit down with us and talk, so I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Now, you came to our office, how long now has it been?
A little over a year and a half, I think.
Okay, and you had seen Dr. Wingert a couple times.
Correct.
He's not with us. He moved to St. Louis. He practices up there now. And then prior to that, you've been going to chiropractors for years.
Yes, 9 years.
9 years. What started you going to chiropractic?
My neck had really been bothering me for a long time, and then when I got married, my husband's like, you just need to go see a chiropractor. And so I bit the bullet and I went and started feeling better, and then I was like, this is pretty great. And so then I worked for a chiropractor for a while in St. Louis and said, this is even better. And then, I'm just kind of hooked since.
Gotcha, and that was Dr. Burns.
Correct.
Okay, so I know Dr. Burns from back in the day, another chiropractor. We went to some seminars together and things like that. So when you came down, you located us, and there you go.
Yeah.
What are some of the benefits you think that you receive from just, because you do a routine.
Right.
You do a chiropractic routine, kind of like I was raised doing. I have a lot of patients who do that as well. So what would you tell a person who does not do that?
Right.
What's the importance of that for yourself?
For myself, I love to get a regular chiropractic routine because it helps me not feel as stiff throughout the day. It helps boost my immune system, so if ever I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a cold or any of those things, I know that coming here and getting adjusted is going to help knock that out. And it just overall just makes me feel better, just a whole well-being of myself. I feel better after I get adjusted.
And there's a lot of people who don't do a routine don't realize that feeling or that sensation.
Right.
I remember when I first started going to the chiropractor, my parents, I was probably about 14, I think 13 or 14. They had to drive me there. Then I remember being 16, I remember driving to the chiropractor by myself because I was going about once a month. And I remember sitting in the parking lot saying, oh my gosh, I have been going to the chiropractor now for 3 years, and now I'm actually able to take myself to the first time, and I was like, I feel good now. I remember sitting in the parking lot, holding that steering wheel, and sitting in the car saying, okay, I feel good. I'm going to see how I feel when I come back out. I went in and got my adjustment, came back outside down in the car, I said, yep, I feel a lot better.
Feel better.
So you do feel better, and there's we get, as people, we get used to this idea of what we, if we have any type of problem or discomfort or stiffness or aches or pains, that we can sometimes consider it normal. I have patients who say, oh, they're normal headaches, or it's normal. And I'm like, no, it's not normal. It might be common to feel that way, but it's not normal. Right. So a lot of times when a person does start a routine, and it takes time, you'll start to notice over a duration, a year or two, that it builds. You feel better and better and better. So that's pretty cool that you do that. Anything else about our office? So you've been to other chiropractors,
right.
And is there anything that you would say to somebody who's in this area about our office?
Just that you always feel welcome. I'm always greeted warmly. Everybody knows my name. They know what I like to do. They know what I'm here for. And I love the fact, too, that if for some reason I didn't have an appointment, but I was just kind of feeling yucky that day, that I could just pop in and be like, hey, can you get me in today? And you guys be like, yeah, sure, let's go on back. And I don't know, you never feel stupid, like hey, I have this ache and pain, and I know it's kind of a silly situation, but nobody will ever make you feel like what you're saying is stupid. And I like the atmosphere, I like the people, I like the feeling that I get when I'm leaving, like the overall sensation after chiropractic. It's just a good place to be.
Except for the horrible wait times. Yeah.
Right, which are never.
That's a joke. We don't have wait times.
No, I get in and I get out. And that's actually huge, because when I was in St. Louis, sometimes you would have to wait 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So getting here, I don't think I've ever waited probably no more than 5.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
There's busy times and there's not so busy times.
Sure.
We try to do our best to schedule appropriately.
Schedule appropriately. That's the key right there.
All right, well, Melissa, I appreciate your time.
No
Thank
problem.
you. You have a good Thanksgiving.
Thanks, you too.
Wave bye to the camera.